Federigo caught in that group there, just going through. As Robbie McEwen has gone down in this little crash. Oh dear, and Robbie did not want to get caught up in that. He had a bit of a problem earlier on today as well.
The interesting one is for Robbie McEwen is not the place to have the problem get tied up in that crash, because with the hill coming up, of course, as well for Robbie, as we know, he needs to get a bit of a recovery on this hill. He doesn't need to have to charge up this hill, because that's going to be in his legs for the finish. So it's not a good situation at all for Robbie at the moment with the climb. The other sprinters in the group, of course, they are going to get that little bit easier, sit in the wheels, you just play the waiting game. But for Robbie and for Cavendish, they're going to have to make the effort to get back into the bunch now, and when you make an effort on the climb like that, so close to the finish, it can just tell in the end for the final sprint.
It seems here that Quick-Step are starting to take advantage of the situation. I mean, obviously, they're going to know exactly what's happening in their earpieces. Their manager will have seen what's happening.
Muscling his way past George Hincapie, giving him a bit of a shoulder to get past and get in front of him to bring Toruzov up to the front. And Robbie McEwen still chasing on with his group of loyal men. And they are slowly getting back, but it's going to be a long evening of recovery for Robbie McEwen, because once he's got there, he's got to get all the way to the front, and that's the big problem. And they're really winding it up on the front now with 6.5 to go. Any change in your predictions here, Sean, now?
Well, of course, yeah, it's changed the situation totally.
Right behind him, Philippe Gilbert, hard on the curbstones on the left-hand side of your shot. There's a couple of Liquigas riders up here as well. Right, it looks as if perhaps McEwen has made the back of the group here, because it looks as if some of the Lotto guys are back. And it's gently wind up. They're now at top speed. We've got this left-hand bend coming up almost immediately. This is the one that Sean is very worried about. And Eric Zabel in a good position at the moment. Where is Tom? Tom is waiting, you can see. In the middle. Well, Eric Zabel winding it up. Degano, is that Degano going at the front? Early on. This is a sprint that you wouldn't expect at all. Napolitano is in third place. Oscar Freire just behind him. And then two of the T-Mobile guys. Eisel being led out a little bit. Trying to get towards the front, but he's not. Napolitano doesn't want to take it up yet. He really doesn't want to. Here comes Robbie McEwen. Around the outside from nowhere. Robbie McEwen's in the front. That's an amazing comeback. Robbie McEwen. How good was that?
Oh, this is one of my best ever, honestly. I think because I actually didn't feel that great all day, and then on top of that I crashed. I was stopped in the bunch, and I stopped on time. I was almost at a dead standstill, and someone's hit me from behind and flipped me over the handlebars, and the first thing I thought was I'd broken my wrist. I can't believe I've won, because the moment I crashed, I thought, well, that's that. I thought even my tour could have been over, but pushed through, and I really got to thank my teammates for the work they did to bring me back. It was incredible. And then at the end, I just seemed to find my way. I stayed out of the wind, and I thought, well, I got absolutely nothing to lose, and I just gave it everything from 200, and seemed to be enough, so pretty happy with that.
So the Australian pulling off a quite remarkable comeback. An incredible performance from his Predictor Lotto team, dragging him back from 20 seconds down in the last 10 kilometres and delivering him to the front, and his explosive finishing did the rest, to the disbelief of the other sprinters as the pocket rocket sped past to his 12th stage victory on the Tour.